Hi, my name's Ellie Distachio of Made by Ellie Brooklyn. Today I want to show you how to make my angel holiday gift tags. Whoop. These are really great to put a name on your gift, but also kind of double as a present. Would be gorgeous hanging on a window or a tree and can be made out of bits of recycled paper. I've used colorful craft paper. You could use bits of cereal boxes or whatever you have lying around. Am really lucky to have these hole punches that work great, but you could also decorate your angels with rhinestones, with hand cut paper. On this one, I hand cut the star. They fold in half and fold open so you can write little messages inside. I hope you have fun with this. Here we have all the pieces of our angel. Start with the basics and get creative from there. I have 2 wings, a body, a head, some hair, and you'll notice those 2 teardrops. Those are the angel's hands. Let's cut that angel body together so you can kind of get behind my thought process. We want a long, skinny triangle with the fold side on one of the long, skinny sides. Once I get the triangle out, you don't need to be exact with this. I'm going to try to make the sides straight, but you can see when I unfold it, it's not a perfect triangle. I'm going to round the corners, and that top corner is going to be where I'm going to put the head. So I'm going to cut that flat so that the head has more space to kind of sit in the body of the robes. For your wings, your main goal is to make something that looks like wings. You want them to fit within the robes of your angel, and you'll see later in this tutorial what I mean. But it would be ideal if they were not longer than your angel's robes, and also if they didn't stick out past your angel's back, because that helps the card open and shut easily. I would suggest cutting out wings that generally look like mine and kind of shaving them to the size that works for the robes that you cut out. You can see I'm using fun craft paper, but you could totally use like vellum or something sparkly. It's up to you. From here, we're really just getting creative. You want a head that fits on top of your robes. See, it's going to fit kind of inside between between the folds of the robes. I cut a nose onto my angel. They're going to need hair, which can also be paper or any other material, and they're going to need hands. Anything other than that, that's on you. They might need musical instruments, they might need flowers, they might need stars, they might need feet. Entirely up to you. I have these really cool hole punches and this great gold paper. So I'm going to make a little crown of leaves, and then I'm going to hand cut out a star. You can see later I started with a 5-point star here, but later I decided a 6-point star would look better when the card was folded over the star. I'm going to glue everything on with just clear glue stick, Elmer's glue. Going to avoid that back fold. These wings go past the bottom of the angel's robes, and that's fine. This angel will just hang. They'll look beautiful. My goal with putting the head inside the angel's robes is so that when your recipient opens up the angel card, it looks just as beautiful from the inside as it does on the outside, which is also why I cut my hands like really long kind of teardrop shapes so that I could fold them in half. And so you see the pattern of the paper on both the inside and the outside of the angel. If your paper was two-sided, you wouldn't need to do this, but my paper only has a pattern on one side. Also, I'm putting them under the wings there, so it looks realistic. And that's your angel. Add some facial features, add some rhinestones. I use a hole punch and a string so that I can hang my angel or tie it to a present. But these could look gorgeous on their own as cards or on a windowsill or a table. They would look great hanging on a tree, and they absolutely would look great as a gift tag on a present. Let me just show you here, depending on how you make your wings. Make a lot of these. You never know. You'll learn as you go. If you make the wings, my goals, let me take a step back. My goal is always that the card opens really clearly. This one doesn't open as well. You have to kind of adjust the wings and the hair. But if you can keep the wings away from the bottom, will it show you on my hand? If you keep the wings away from the bottom, you can have a tabletop angel. And those are really beautiful. This one is a good example. I have the wings, they go way past the bottom. So this is not sitting on your tabletop, but it opens really smoothly. They don't, for the wings to open, for the card to open really smoothly and easily, your wings need to not go past this long side of the triangle. That way when they open, you have the two hands, you have the bottoms of the two wings, you can still see the angel's face. The back of the angel is really pretty. So there are lots of ways to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. They shouldn't look perfect. Okay, have fun. Send me pictures of what you make.